All right, guys, this is our top 10 Pinoy trending, and this is coming from abscbnnews.com, abscbnnews.com. Starting with number 10, SC upholds conviction of former Agusan del Norte mayor for malversation. Get the music a little bit louder here, a little soft. There you go. The Supreme Court has affirmed the conviction of former Remedios T. Romualdez, Agusan del Norte Mayor Teresita Soliva for malversation after failing to liquidate cash advances from municipal development funds. Trending number 10. Trending number 10. Trending number 9. Trending number 9. House Committee to abide by any lawful order from SC on Sara Duterte impeachment. The House Committee on Justice vowed to abide by any lawful order that the Supreme Court may issue following the filing of a petition for the issuance of a temporary restraining order against impeachment proceedings involving Vice President Sara Duterte. Trending number 9. Trending number 8. Trending number 8. Fugitive Atong Ang. Fugitive Atong Ang still in the Philippines. BI spokesperson saying fugitive businessman Atong Ang, who is accused of masterminding the disappearance of several cockfighting enthusiasts or sabongeros, is still in the Philippines, the Bureau of Immigration announcing today. Trending number 8. Trending number 7. Trending number 7. Marcos bare-boned ASEAN summit in May to focus on oil, food, and migrant workers. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said today that the 48th Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or the ASEAN Summit, and related summits in May would push through under a very bare-bones setup as part of the government's cost-cutting measures to cope with the national energy emergency brought about by the Middle East conflict. Trending number 7. Trending number 6. Trending number 6. 349 more Filipinos repatriated from the Middle East. Another batch of overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, and stranded individuals arrived at Villamor Air Base in Pasay City this Friday evening aboard a chartered flight as the government continues its repatriation efforts amid the ongoing crisis in the Middle East. Trending number 6. Trending number 5. Trending number 5. Marcos says Philippine crude oil supply enough until the end of June. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said today that the Philippines has enough crude oil supply to last until June 30. Marcos made the statement after speaking with Petron President and CEO Ramon Ang during the opening of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Expressway, or the NAIA X Terminal 3 off-ramp in Pasay City. Trending number 5. Trending number 4. Trending number 4. Passenger leaves extra fare. What's this? Passenger leaves extra fare to help G driver. In a quiet act of kindness, an unidentified passenger has drawn attention online after reportedly leaving extra fare before quickly alighting from the jeepney. Trending number 4. Trending number 3. Trending number 3. DSWD chief apologizes to drivers excluded from cash aid list and calls out TNCs. Department of Social Welfare and Development, or the DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian, apologized and appealed for understanding from drivers who were excluded from the list of recipients of cash relief assistance to help with rising fuel prices. Trending number 3. Trending number 2. Trending number 2. Oil crisis may drive private hospital fees up. As the oil crisis and its impact continue to be felt by different sectors, including healthcare, The Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines, Incorporated, or PHAPI, said some hospitals may have to increase their fees by around 5%, trending number 2. And last but not least, mga kaibigan, our number 1 top 10 trending for today. Palace refutes possible energy lockdown in Philippines despite oil supply woes. Malacanang today dismissed worries over a possible energy lockdown as tightening oil supply forced pump prices to continuously hike nearly a month since the Middle East war broke out. Sa ngayon po, as we speak, wala po tayong nakikita. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro told Palace reporters. The Department of Energy has issued guidelines to allow the use of cheaper fuel and more coal to generate electricity. The ERC, or the Energy Regulatory Commission, has now suspended the electricity market so we can have more coal, renewable energy, and even malampaya-assisted power. All that and more para posibleng maibaba ang presyo. Yan mga kaibigan, ang ating top 10 Pinoy Trending. Huwag niyong kalimutan, habang live po tayo, hinati po natin sa inyo ating top 10 Pinoy Trending. So ituloy niyo lang ang inyong pakikinig. Ito po si Attorney Allan Alvarez. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po kayong lahat. All right, we got time for one more song before we take a break. Here's Ayaw Baya. It's Arthur Neri. Brand new OPMs para sa inyo mga kaibigan dito sa ating Filam Community Hour.
Di pagyo dali puyo